Why is my home not selling? This is a question I get so many times from sellers who have had their homes on the market, but you know what? It's not selling. They may have gotten some showings in the beginning, and then all of a sudden the traffic completely slowed down and they're just not getting showings. And they want to know why. They see other places selling and the pace is, pretty normal here on Longboat Key. We're selling, on average about 30 or so units every month, condominiums and single family homes, and their property is just not selling. So in this video, I am going to give you 5 reasons why I think maybe you might want to consider if your property is not selling. And I'm going to take you through each of the 5 things and wait all the way to the end of the video because the last one I think is probably the most important. My name is Judy Mitchell. I am a real estate agent here on Longboat Key. I live here and I work here, and I really am micro-focused on this market. So the 5 things I'm going to tell you really apply to Longboat Key. Okay, let's get started with number 1. First of all, on my list, do you understand the market conditions? This is really important, and you may think you understand it, but you need to really boil it down to the specific type of unit or single family home that you have and compare it to others. And they must be on Longboat Key, and they must be in similar communities in a similar, roughly a similar price point range. So it's a micro market. You don't want to look at the entire market because we really, have a huge difference in pricing. Could be a $10 million home. You really don't want to compare that to a $300,000 home, right? So you want to make sure that you understand the market conditions in your specific segment. Okay, number 2, are you meeting the buyer where they are? What does that mean? Well, it can mean really that you must listen to what the buyers are saying when they come into your home. Are they saying that it's too small? Are they saying they don't really want to renovate? Listening to that buyer feedback is so important because it gives you the information to make some adjustments in your selling strategy to appeal to buyers and what they are saying. So, does that mean fully renovate an unrenovated home? Absolutely not. It does not mean that. But it may mean that you need to adjust the pricing strategy, say, for example, or maybe the way you're presenting the property out there on the market. So, make sure you're meeting the buyer where they are. Okay, number 3. This has to do with targeted marketing. Is your marketing plan for your property specific and detailed? Does it roll out over a period of time, or does it blast the market when you just came on the market? These are good questions to ask, right? The marketing plan for your home is so important because you know what? On Longboat Key, there's a ton of competition out there right now. We've got a lot of inventory, and you want to make sure that your unit is standing out and is something, that has something special. Whether your home is, not that different from others out there, the marketing must be different. So some point in that marketing, you've got to be doing something different that really brings attention to your particular home so that you can get it sold. So that marketing plan, you should understand what it is, you should read it, it should be well written and targeted with a great strategy. Okay, now number 3, did you hire a truth teller or did you hire a sugarcoater? Listen, you do not want a sugarcoater working for you. And while it's great for the sugarcoater to constantly say yes, 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 it's probably not what you need in terms of representing you as best as possible. And what I mean by that is the truth teller is going to tell you the exact feedback that you're getting from the buyers. They're going to tell you what's happening out there in the market, and they're constantly going to be giving you appropriate feedback based on their time and experience in the market. So they can come in and say yes to your crazy high price. They can say, oh, your home looks beautiful, even if it hasn't been renovated in 30 years. That's really nice to hear. But you know what? The truth teller is going to tell you like it is and make sure that your pricing and your strategy is appropriate for your home in order to achieve your goal, which ultimately is to sell it. Okay, now the last thing, and I really think that this is the most important thing to consider. If you are selling a home or a condo on Longboat Key, ask your realtor if they have access to all the amenities on Longboat Key. For example, do they understand all the amenities of your community? First of all, that's the most important. Have they seen them all, right? That's key. But also, there are so many other amenities here on Longboat Key. Are they familiar with the tennis center? Are they familiar and do they have access to the Longboat Key Club? Do they know the volunteer organizations here on Longboat Key? Do they know firsthand what it is like to live here on Longboat Key? Because that is going to help represent your property. And I think what's so special about a property on Longboat Key is that we really have so much to offer. And when you work with an agent like myself who lives and works here on Longboat Key, we can really communicate what that lifestyle is all about. And when we do that by meeting with the buyers, we increase the value of your home so that that buyer is willing to pay top dollar to be a part of this lifestyle, which is so fantastic. So these are just 5 reasons why your home may not be selling. If you want more information or specific information about your particular home, your pricing strategy, your marketing strategy, and everything we've discussed in this video, reach out. Let's have a conversation. My name is Judy Mitchell. I work for Premier Sotheby's International Realty. My office is based right here on Longboat Key, where I live. And you can reach me at 941 275 6838.